Today we celebrate the third Sunday of Advent, and in its symbolic way, the church also communicates to us in symbols, and today it tells us, think about the color pink. It's one of my best colors. And I didn't know I look beautiful in it. I just like it, but until the first time I put on this one and I was greeting people there, and everybody was like, "Father, you look so great, you look so great." I was like, yes, it's my pink. Anyway, today we have dressed the church in pink, and the church also dressed me in pink. And also we lit the third candle, which is also pink. And all this is because during Advent we have one Sunday that we are called to be joyous, to be joyful. And this Sunday gets its name from the antiphon. The first antiphon of today was, "Rejoice, O Jerusalem." So that's where the Sunday gets its name. And also the readings captures this joy. The first reading invites us to shout for joy. Be glad and exult with all your heart. Fear not and do not be discouraged. Prophet Zephaniah lived during a hard time, just like the way John the Baptist lived. There was rampant corruption. Kings and priests were also very corrupt, and people abandoned their faith. The reason for joy is that God will not punish Jerusalem, because according to the old law is that when you transgressed against God, God would punish you. But Zephaniah is announcing that God will not punish Jerusalem. He will have mercy on them, and this is why he is calling them to rejoice. John the Baptist, who also lived during a very corrupt time, had some advice to three groups of people. The first one are the religious, and that is where all of us fall, the religious. He tells us, share what we have. If you have food, share it. If you have 2 clothes, share it with those who do not have. There are some people who can dress, they can use different type of dresses the whole year without repeating the one you used in January, right? Hello? John is speaking to you today, saying that share. There are people without. Share them. Share that which you don't use. Don't keep it there. Give it out. I use 1 pair of shoes. I went somewhere and I was telling somebody I have only 1 pair of pants, and they were telling me, "No, I'm going to buy you 2 so that you can have 3. I said, "No, I only use 1. And to the tax collectors, he tells them, stop exploiting the poor. And the last group were the soldiers. He tells them not to mistreat, exploit, or extort money from anybody, even if their pay was low. But the question is, what can we learn from all this? Soldiers are those who abuse their possession. When we use our possession, profession, or trade to lord it over others and oppress them, who have nobody to defend them, is it not an abuse of power? When we dismiss an employer unjustly, is that not an abuse of power? When we mistreat somebody based on race, class, or color, is that not an abuse? Is it not an abuse when a wife cannot submit to her husband? Am I the one who said that? Am I the one? Hello? Is it not an abuse when a husband does not show love to his wife? For us religious, people of faith, let our actions speak more than our religious practices. John did not impose, he did not tell us to put ashes over our faces and go showing people that we are praying. He did not tell us to do our fasting every day. He doesn't tell us, we have to spend hours and hours in the church. He doesn't tell us that from January to December you have to visit a spiritual retreat every day. No. It says something very simple. Learn the art of sharing. Very simple. And lastly, Paul from prison shares his joy with the Philippians. I rejoice with all of you. He tells them, the Lord is close at hand. Our faith should give us the certainty that everything that happens is part of God's plan, and that our life will end in success. Let us pray that everything which happens in our life may not discourage us, but may give us an opportunity to learn. It will give us an opportunity to be more stronger. It will give us an opportunity to look at life from a different perspective. In the name of the Father, and of the Son,